Alright, alright. I will grow a Sarco, you guys. Chill. Daddy, chill. Let's see. Look at this model, you guys. They really did a great job with the model. I quite like it. They made it much more like that. I don't know, was it called like Indian, what, something nose crocodile? The one that is tiny IRL kind of has the snout like this. Now, let's see. Imperator does 3% attack damage. Palustribus 5% armor. And Hearty 20% swim stamina. This is the one that looks like the Indian one. Oh wow. So they changed the sounds from what I can hear actually. Right, 20% swim stamina. I have no idea what the swimming stamina on this thing is. And 3% attack damage is, I guess 3% is welcome. But I quite like the look of this one. I really like the look of this one. And when in doubt, always go for fashion, you guys. You know what I mean? Even though yeah, the face looks a bit alienish, almost. Look at that. This one looks more normal. This one is just chonkers. That's so cute. Alright, what should I even name it? I have no idea what I should name it. Anyways, let's check the colors. Not linger here for too long, because I want to get to the game. So it looks like the female has better camo colors, from what I can see. Yep, most definitely. Apart from this one. Actually, this one is not that bad. This looks insane, look at that. Alright, this looks insane. Now let's see how it looks with the different ones. Yeah, I quite like this one, I think. Although it looks a bit funny, but... Right. So what should I name it? Let's just go with Alien Croc. There we go. That's not taken at all. That is good. Now we can start. So I know some of you guys are not that much into growth episodes, but this is part of the journey. And there's a lot of you who want to see me. Oh, that's so cute. There's a lot of you who also want to see me the way I grow and avoid danger and the way I go about things. And this is a great opportunity right here. Alright. Precise movement seems insane, but I'm small still, so... I hope we get like the gator hop. The gator hop is the best running animation for me. And the AI croc has it. Even the eating animation is so nice. So pretty much after seeing the TLC, I'm quite hyped. And honestly, I do want to make like a land croc build. I will have to check how well the mudslide is, you know, how, or should I say how little mud it drains, because it drains mud instead of stamina. So if the mudslide is really efficient, it could be really good actually. It's possible, well, I hope it's possible to go for a pure land build, you know. Let me fill up on water first before anything else. There you go. Oh no. freaking torpedo underwater, and it's so quick. There you go. Deliver one amanita, my friend. I hope I can grow fast because, yeah. Don't really want to. I want to spend a minimal amount of time growing. What did they do here? Wait. There's so many abilities to the point where they had to shrink the ability menu. Am I tripping? What is all of these passives, bro? What? Wait. Let me take a look at them. So we got Armored Tail. Damage and status effects inflicted to your tail is dramatically reduced. On the wiki it says it's a 95% damage reduction, which, if it's true, wow. That's insane. Nictitated membrane. Okay, we already know what this does. Dreadful presence. Oh man, it's this one. I still didn't confirm whether or not it shows on the enemy player's bar. You know, on their HUD, the debuff, but if it does, it's gonna be so bad. Okay, and biding time. While not moving in water, have greatly reduced hunger and thirst depletion. Slowly replenishes thirst over time while in the water. Aquatic critters, excluding alpha critters, will not attack you unless you're sprint swimming. Excluding alpha critters. Well, excuse me, but no other critter except for the alpha ones are gonna attack you anyways. See, this is also, this is again Alderon just showing that they have zero clue about their own game. And before you just come after me, let me just go through the numbers real quick. Wait, just before some of you guys get too excited. Sarco has 4,500 combat weight. There is no critter in the entire game that targets 4,000 and above combat weight dinosaurs, except for alpha critters. So them saying aquatic critters excluding alpha critters will not attack you unless you're sprint swimming. They don't attack you anyways. Only alpha critters attack you, so you, Alderon, putting this tooltip here is just saying, you know, every 60 seconds a minute passes in Africa. That is basically what this ability is doing right now. See, this is what triggers me. Oh my god, look at this swim animation. That's so cool, actually. Look, credit is given where credit is due, and their strong point so far for Alderon has been their animations are quite nice. Like, the game visually is quite good looking. And I have to give them props for this, but my god, do they have zero idea about, you know, what they're doing ability-wise, or, you know, balance-wise, and all of that. Anyways, it's not a big deal, but it's just, it's something that happens every single time. It happens over and over. Every time they introduce abilities, it's the same shite. And, you know, you would think that by now they would have learned. I mean, you could make the argument that this is gonna help you when you're small. But, like, look at this guy. Hello? I'm sprint swimming around you. Why don't you attack me? I am the smallest that I can be. I just spawned. And you should attack me, but you're not doing it. While I'm sprint swimming, this says. Unless you are sprint swimming, which means if I'm sprint swimming, they should attack me. But this guy, who is my size, is running away from me. So, again, further proves my point about how just how illogical some of the abilities that Alderon introduces are. And they're just like, hey, I'm just gonna slap it there just to say that I added an ability, pretty much. Oh well. Let's not start on a sour note with this episode. Let's try to focus on the good things. And the good thing right now is that I'm derping out absolutely with with this animation. I mean, I get it, I'm small, so the animation is very exaggerated. Once I'm fully grown, it's gonna look way better than this. This at the last, so I'm not sure if the guy is friendly though. There's a good chance he might be a douche. So we have to basically do discovery quests as much as humanly possible. Because... Bro. Yeah, he's a douche. Are you serious? Come on, broski. Wanna fight? Let's fight. Ouch. Douchey boy. Attacking a poor little croc. What is your problem? So let's stay close to the surface because we don't want to get sniped by that lasso. Look at this. This swim animation is amazing. See, I told you at the beginning of the episode, you guys, that the growth episodes are a very nice showcase on how I perform when I grow my dinos, the various dinos, and pretty much it can help you, give you a perspective on how you can evade danger or even just troll people like that. Also, just FYI, this is the first time that I play Sarco. I've never played it. I don't have a Sarco on Panjura either. So this is all new to me, and I even forgot to add the ability here as well. Oh, it has clamp. I need to be in the home cave, which is okay, I can go there. And get scavenger ASAP, so our hunger drops much quicker and we can get food quests that much more often. Also, I will open the Volnona map because I want to know where all the what's it called, where all the zones are, so I can discover them and get whatchamacallit, free growth. So where is this? Right, we're at Red Kelp Forest. Pebble Isle is over there. Can I map data, area map? There we go. There we go. So it's a bit, I'm not sure if it's worth going to, but we're gonna try, I guess. So let's check the wiki about the bite attack. The bite attack does 50 damage and has a 1.5 second cooldown. Which is, I guess, it's quite alright actually for this size. It's quite standard for this size to have a 1.5 second cooldown attack. Now, I'm not sure if just the area is too big, or I'm a bit too slow for my size, but I don't think I am. Because in the baby cave pond, I was just zooming pretty much. Look at this. Just discovered something interesting. Awesome. Right, so let's grab clamp, place it here, and then we can grab asphyxiating snap. Drains oxygen and stamina from target and deals low damage. Must be in water to use. So it does 40 damage, which isn't low at all. And drains 35 oxygen and 15 stamina from the target. Wow. But it has a 10-second cooldown, so it's a big yikes. Now, we got Swerve here. A bite attack that rapidly turns to face behind you and change your direction. Deals 35% increased damage if on land, so it does 60 damage, but 81 on land. Costs 7.5 stamina to use and has a 15-second cooldown. This is a must-have, especially for the land build that we're going for. We got already a hunt herbivore quest. That's quite nice. Right. So now, what do we have? Lakey sponge. A spongy lakey sponge quest. And I hate lake sponge. Because they're just so spread out. Look at this. So when I sprint normally, you can see that I'm holding my sprint button at the HUD. See? Now I'm not. Now I am. The sprint doesn't change all that much, but when I hold a precise movement, look how rapid it becomes. And I remember that one of you guys didn't understand how I swim in one direction like this, yet I keep turning my camera. Well, it's because I'm holding precise turn. If I'm just holding forward and shift and turn my camera, or even backwards, it's just it doesn't do it the same way. It doesn't land. Okay, so swerve works underwater as well. That's cool. Wait, they made clamp much quicker. Wow, okay. That's amazing. So the way I do it is, right now I'm holding W, which is forwards. I'm holding my shift, and I hold my precise movement button, which basically locks me in the current horizontal position. Okay, I cannot go down or up if I hold my precise movement button. And you can use this technique to pretty much, say you want to stalk someone, get near them, but you also want to have your camera above water, and you don't want to be ending up on the surface and alerting them, or you don't want to tap shift while looking down and have your tail stick out. You don't want to tap spacebar, sorry. So what do? You get to the preferred horizontal position, which is right below the surface. You hold precise turn, you keep holding shift, and voila. You basically are not visible anymore. Now, if you wanted to do this, which is keep the same direction while moving the camera freely anywhere you want, it takes a bit of getting used to. And this, I can assume it's a bit of a issue to do for old timers who are not really used to, you know, quick keyboard movement. But pretty much what it goes down to is holding the arrow keys or the WASD keys in tandem with shift and your precise movement button, but you press them inverted to the camera direction. Say I want to look to my right, but I want to keep moving forwards. So I'm gonna slowly shift my camera to the right and slowly shift my keyboard button from forward, which is W, to A, which is left. See? Left, forward, left, forward. So keyboard is left, camera is right. Keyboard is forward, camera is forward. Now the same thing goes for the other side. Keyboard is right, camera is left. Keyboard is forward, camera is forward. Keyboard is backward, camera is backward. Keyboard is right, camera is left. Keyboard is left, camera is right. I know it's a bit confusing, but just rewatch it over and over, and I think you should be able to get it. It's like I said, usually old timers have an issue with these kind of movements, and that is completely understandable. But with some practice, you're gonna pull it off, and it's gonna be more seamless. The more you play, the more seamless it will get, I promise you. So right now I'm quite visible on the surface of the water because I have these bright yellow stripes, which hopefully are gonna... I feel like I'm getting slapped by my own tail right now, which is basically going to disappear when we hit about midway adolescent, I believe. So we're gonna do like a tour around the map. We're gonna enjoy the scenery. We're gonna grab location quests, and it's gonna be overall a chill experience. I'm gonna be providing commentary for you guys so you don't get all that bored, I hope. But at the same time, for you guys who haven't grown a Sarco yet and you just can't wait to get into it, I hope this video serves as a guide on how to do so relatively safely and without many issues. Now, given everything goes according to plan, this growth session, so from juvenile to adult, look at these fish, they look juicy. The growth session shouldn't take more than... Oh, look at this guy. This is like the Ichthyovenator. Not the Venator, but something else. Is this guy hurt? Or is it his skin? I think it's his skin. So these guys, I know for a fact, it's basically the Ichthyosaur, but like a variation. This guy has no idea I'm here. I can't really tell whether he's really hurt or he's, I think he saw me. Yikes. Can't tell whether he's hurt or just his skin. So these guys are... Oh, is this showing the hostile critter in range? So these guys are... Wait, are you coming for me? Wait, let's see. So right now it's working. See, he wants to attack me because I'm sprinting. It's working when I'm small, ouch. But when I let go of sprint, look, he de-aggros. Okay, so I guess granted. I guess if they meant this ability, biding time, the aquatic critter part of it, just to help you when you're growing, okay, I guess that's fine then. But it becomes completely useless when you're fully grown. Look at this guy. He's so beautiful. So I was gonna say that critter over there, last I played Ark, I had the... this guy's huge. That's what the dino said. Yo, what up, buddy? You look beautiful. So beautiful. So, that critter is 1000% sure is an addition of the, I believe it's called the Aquaria mod for Ark. And it was like a variation of the Ichthyosaurs that was already a part of the base game. And it looked exactly like that, just like much bigger. Much bigger. And it also had the ability to beach itself and kind of like, you know, crawl into land. The same way that the Kai does in this game. Well, I gotta say the sprint speed is quite respectable on land. Wow. Especially for this small size. Reason I'm going over there is because of the location quest. As a famous MMA fighter used to say, send location. Now I'm probably gonna get C blocked up here and not be able to go up, but it's worth a try. Come on, Traction, don't leave me. Come on, Traction, yes! Look at that, goated Traction right there. Let's get Snake Gully and then we get... wait, that's already Snake Gully, okay. And then we get the Huntress's Thickness. Thickeroni. Also, where's the food quest? Yellow. Food quest. Mig vriend. Oh, it's the frickin' Waystone quest. Sea blocking our food quest, as always. Nothing new. Absolutely not. See, the only time precise movement, wow, with there we go, the food one. The only time that the precise movement doesn't really work well is when you're normal swimming. It slows you to a crawl, as you can see, but when you sprint, you resume your your original speed. Let's get full with grabbing this guy. We're already quite fast. I guess the lasso cannot really catch up to this guy. Bro, can I? Thank you. Should be enough to fill me up. Wait, what? Mr. Trout? Really? What about you? There you go. And that's the bleed healing one. Okay. Could be worse. So let's quickly go to Huntress's thickness before we reset this quest and get an obnoxious snake gully quest. Like the deliver flower one. Hello, Mr. Hats. Wish I was fully grown. So I could smack ya. Could schmack ya. Also the membrane just makes the underwater here look insane. Why is there so much activity here? That's not good. Tried to hide. Oh no. Alright, they're nice. He could have just death rolled me there. Now, I'm not gonna type anything because if they're haters, they might just, you know, turn me into sashimi. There's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, and there we go. We got the obnoxious flower quest that I was fearing. Right, let's get the Huntress's thickness, and now we just straight beeline it for the ocean stacks. So probably got the ocean pillars. Is it ocean pillars? Every single time I get the name wrong, so I wouldn't be surprised. Just like Alderaan gets their balance changes wrong, wink wink. So we get the ocean pillars, I believe it is. Aye. Okay, nice, no damage taken. Yes, ocean pillars, I got it right this time. So should you, Alderaan, you should get it right. Kick W.
Dakarthy, stop being petty. Stop attacking the developers, Dakarthy.
So, let's get the burnt forest location, Aroni. And then we got Volcano Bay right beside it. That we can get. And then we can go Hoodoo. Expanse, Sunken Hoodoos. We got quite plenty of location quests. We got all the Pokemons to collect. So let's go for that.
Dakarthy, why you hate on Alderaan on every video? Dakarthy, but your thumbnails are slop. There's nothing else I can use against you, Dakarthy, so I'm gonna attack your thumbnails. I'm gonna sit in Discord all night long. I'm just gonna shit talk you, Dakarthy.
Guys, can you believe that I got called a thief in Discord? Can you like believe how insane these this Discord Karens are? Like, wow, just imagine being called a thief for using a different method to get my thumbnails, which is not illegal, and it's a completely subjective moral dilemma. And just to throw this out there, these people that, you know, called me that name, if they're already, you know, capable of calling me that, I have very little regard, very low hopes for their moral compass. Just saying, you know. And like, if they want to call me a thief, so be it. I mean, they can call me whatever they want. I don't care, really. It just flabbergasted me to see what kind of lengths people will go to call names to someone they disagree with. So if they want to call me a thief, I guess the only reason I would be that is because I live rent-free in their heads. That's the only reason I can think of to be called that. Just basically living rent-free in their heads 24/7. Which is not very healthy, but it is what it is. Right, so Volcano Bay is out of the equation. Now we get these sand caverns. It is, yes, the sand caverns. I know you guys are probably shocked by what I just told you, but it is real. Like, it's actually a thing. Like, if you go to Discord and you search up my name, and it pops up messages that include my name, you will just see people going absolute apeshit. It's just Discord Karens, man. They're insane. Right, so yeah, we're gonna stop at the sand caverns to do some questies, because the questies in sand caverns are really nice, and especially us being able to enter from water, it's gonna streamline the process even more so. Now, I'm quite thankful for to that crocoroni there, that he didn't just turn me into sashimi, because he could have easily done that. So props to them. If you're watching the video, kudos for that. Well, I guess cheers for that as well. You guys weren't douches and just, got a helpless Sarco. I mean, I am guilty of, clapping multiple small Sarcos, but I'm not. The thing is, I wasn't the same species as them, They could always escape into water or something. But in this case, it's a bit distasteful to murk the small dinosaurs of your own species, if that makes sense. No, really, again, I really have high hopes for the mod build. But I will try to go for a hybrid build. No matter what, Hybrid build is always best because you got the option to be effective in both biomes, I guess. Ooh, this is small spoon. And he's contesting my quest items. And now he's attacking me. It's a big no-no. Oh my god, he has that attack. Oh, we gotta wait for him to use his tail attack again. That hit me somehow. W. I did go there. Oops. I'm guessing he's a tad bit bigger than I am. Broski, you don't have the maneuverability skills. Oh, my friend, and you are very slow and sluggish. So go away, my friend. I guess having asphyxiating, bro. I can't pronounce that. I guess having asphyxiating snap right now would have been quite good. But what is this guy trying to achieve, though? There's no way you're gonna catch up to me. Just forget it, lol. Pick W. See you later, bro. I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna heal and smack you in a little bit, don't worry about it. So basically what I'm doing right now is buying time so I can heal. And once I'm fully healed, I'm just gonna show this guy who the superior water fighter is. No, you're not. Hey friend, why you not friendly, huh? What's with that fake? Why are you doing fake calls, bro? He's not using his tail. There we go. Don't want to get hit by the tail.
I'm running to land already, bro. You cannot fight in water, can you?
Oh, he's back for round 2, guys. He's mad. Where are you going, bro? Why are you mad? Why are you mad? Come on, use your tail. Oh, use your tail again. Oof. Alright. I gotta get out of here now. Because... that's... no, you're gonna get blocked now, bro. Had enough of your friendly calls. Kick W. Lebroski is just out of his mind. Look at this. Again, the reason why you guys shouldn't skip over growth episodes. Just saying. These are as much fun and entertaining and engaging as normal episodes. Well, not really always, but you know, most of the time. You know, my friend. Well, I kinda need food to heal faster. Hope this guy doesn't attack me. Hello, Mr. Lungfish. Taking my sweet time eating this fish. He's back to normal questing. This guy's gonna attack me, isn't he? For the sake of healing. Oh, he's not. So much for the biting time passive, Kek. If I was this Spino, would just drop on me from the rock. But he's not me, is he now? Oh, that should be enough. Let's try to find where... oh, look at the Steve Jr. just spawned. Try to find the spoon where you want. I think you went that way. think he's in water. I think that would make the most sense. Or maybe not. Pretty sure he was big adolescent. There we go. We got this quest done. And yes, scavenger is up. And it should be the next ability that we purchase. Let's see if it's gonna allow us to eat fish still. Noxious meat, carrion, shellfish, and bones. So, not fish, but we can pretty much eat anything else. Which is quite nice. And Steve Jr. making his presence known. Steve Jr. Steve Jr. the Obnoxious, yes. That is his name. No idea who this guy is. Reaper 322. Sorry, broski. Anything in global? Nope. Get some bloodstones now. It should be enough. These two patches here. And the one on the other side. There should be two more patches there, yep. It's the, well, what's it called? The view distance is quite weird. Let's see the graphics. Shadows are already on medium. I don't know why. I think I put this to low because I was playing hats. It would help. Let's see how they look on literally the same. Really? Wait, can I disable them? I can't disable them. So I got requested to remove the shadows simply due to making nighttime more visible. But there you have it, guys. There's no option to turn shadows off completely. And the game probably wouldn't look as good. Perfect. That's really good. Oh yeah, 43 minutes. Okay. Well, we're almost. Alright, succaronis. I thought that was the last quest. So there's succulents, and then after succulents is what now? Why is there so many turtles here? There's a bit too many turtles. It's quite weird. So yeah, let's try to get as close to... Yeah, there's literally turtles everywhere here. I don't know if they changed anything. You can realize that we're already noticeably bigger compared to when we first spawned, which is quite nice. So, look at the amount of footsteps we're leaving behind. So let's try to get the last quests done here. I think the branches quest, I don't remember whether we did that. And this guy looks huge. Again, that's what the dino said. Kick W. So just I want to throw something out there. Because a lot of people probably have the impression that I, you know, that I somehow hate Alderaan. or just take shots at them for no reason at all. And I'm here to tell you guys that I'm just basically responsive of what they push out with the game. You know, the way they balance it, what they prioritize, their way of doing things. I'm just responsive of that. There's millions, well, not literally, but there's so many other game companies that I absolutely adore because they just do things really well. And such examples are, for example, Crate Entertainment, the guys behind the Grim Dawn game. Those guys are freaking amazing. They're legends. In every, you know, meaning of the word, they're freaking legends. Every single time they update the game, they add new things, and then they balance old things, and they always nail it. And then you have the king of indie game developers, which are Hello Games, the guys behind No Man's Sky. Those guys like take the crown, and they're quite unbeatable when it comes to you know, game development and in terms of offering content and everything. Then you have, I wouldn't say they always do things you know, right, but most of the time, majority of the time, it's GGG, Grinding Gear Games, the guys who made Path of Exile. They're also a great developer team. Oh, what else? For example, I'm not really a big fan of Snail Games though. The guys that made Ark, and I guess you guys probably can guess why. And there's, for example, another game company that I quote-unquote hate way more than I do Alderaan, and it's the guys behind Star... Is it called Star Citizen? Am I... Wait, it has to be called Star Citizen, right? Like the guys that... Yeah, it's called Star Citizen. The guys that received over 500 million in donations to make a game. And they ended up delivering mediocrity at its best. And there's so many other examples, but the point being is that I have absolutely nothing against Alderaan because they're Alderaan. I just have disdain for the way they do things. I do not agree with the way they balance the game, with their perspective of the game. In the end, it is their own game. It will be their own game. And there's nothing that will change that. But again, I want to see this game in a great state, and I want players to have fun and have a fair shot when they play this. I don't want to see people just get ganked all the time, get mega packed all the time, get punished actively for just trying, you know, to enjoy the game by themselves. There's so many things that I disagree with them, and I think it's with good reason. But there's always those guys who just, you know, not gonna go into too much detail, but let's just say their knees are red 24/7. And their rent is unpaid because I live rent-free in their head.
Dakarthy taking shots at the end of the video when it benefits him.
So yeah, it was quite, I gotta say I had fun. Despite being a growth episode, I think a lot happened. I think it was quite fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Would mean a lot to me if you subscribed. Also, I just noticed that the skin that I have is creeping in from my feet and upwards to my torso. And that is quite cool. So by the time we're like half adolescent, we should get rid of these annoying yellow, bright yellow stripes. And then we should be more camo. And yeah, look forward to more uploads, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye and take care.